fans, they only show for Lasal and play Lasal yan. Yeah, exactly when we're pouring over the drink. So today, let's talk about, can I have a bit? Yeah. So today, let's talk about the first round. If you give Lasal a grade,
Anong grade system? Sa system or?
Lasal system. Yeah, so
I give it a
maybe 3.25.
3.
Yeah, 3.25. Yeah, like yeah,
So, we started really well.
yeah,
We were buzzing. We were playing. Even without Ben, we were missing in the Afro basket. We won our first 2 games, playing really, really well.
Yeah.
Team basketball.
yeah,
Ben comes back in,
yeah.
and
Slight-
things.
Slightly makes it difficult.
Yeah, we start to lose our rhythm. Teams start exploiting our defense more from the perimeter.
Yeah.
So I'd ask you, do you think having Ben back was a problem?
I don't think having Ben back was a problem. Like, I think it's more of I think the players are actually better off playing this fast-paced game that they're just run and gun. But Ben scores 33 points for us and is a monster. And having him back is not the problem, but maybe it's laxing because he's back is the problem. Like, we're lax defensively because sa tingin natin, we have someone who's gonna protect the rim, we have someone who's gonna grab the boards, right? And someone's gonna block the shots of all the
Yeah.
opponents. And that's not the case. Our opponents have been beating us in the mid-range and the 3-point shot, which is where the other players need to step up. Not Ben. Like, and that's what we need to fix. And people keep on saying people keep on saying that alright, the system looks a little bit slower and things like that. But the fact of the matter is Ben is scoring 33, is averaging 33, 38. It's playing very well for us. Like, maybe it's really the other people stepping up.
Yeah.
Or really getting the flow of the offense
It's
going.
finding the coaching has to find the right balance between Ben and having the other players.
Yeah.
It's getting him within the flow of the game.
Yeah.
But more than that, it's really, I think our defense, it's our defense and our discipline on the offensive end need.
Yeah, and I
need
mean,
work.
we see some glimpses of that clearly. Like against Ateneo, we played very well
Oh
defensively.
yeah, we put them out of their comfort zone at times.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
that's when we really get back in the game.
Yeah, against FEU and NU and Adamson, we played high octane offense, really good offensive sets. So glimpses are there. Like, it's just piecing them all together, and I think this team has what it takes. But again, this is also a new team. Like, I think people keep forgetting that this is a fundamentally new team from what we have last season.
We lost real key pieces.
Yeah, like Jerron is someone very, very difficult to replace. And we saw this during the Phil Oil. We barely, we have to remind everyone that we barely made the finals.
Diba?
Or we barely made the playoffs for that matter. Like, we had to hope for an Ateneo loss and then a bunch of other things to go our way. And we just kind of just went through there. And sure, we played really well in the tournament in Taiwan and things like that. But clearly, there are some holes in this system. And we're seeing we are improving. But hopefully in the second round, we peak at a better time. And maybe maybe that's gonna be one of the problems that Ateneo will be facing. Like, hopefully they peak a little bit too early. And I think people will know the game plan now against Ateneo. Like, it's different that you're just watching them scouting out and gagawin nila, like, ito yung tendencies and things like that. But when you actually play against them, you know what they're gonna do.
The same way how we struggled in the second round last year.
Exactly.
Teams knew what to expect from us at that point.
Yeah.
So given that, let's look at the overall landscape in UAP. I think it's at 7-0.
Yeah, today's 7-0. Lasal is at 5-2 with
But
Adamson.
Adamson,
Yeah.
Adamson is a team to watch more than in the second round. Why? It's a Franco Marin team. Those teams peak in the second round.
Exactly.
Diba?
And I'm excited to see. Like, Ateneo Adamson game in the first round was a fluke because clearly, like, the Adamson players were used to it, but they give Ateneo a run for their money come the second round.
And I think if there's one game that we should watch out for, is on the terms of Lasal, that's that big Adamson game.
That's right.
That'll give us fits.
Yeah. And we are waiting around to see what's gonna happen to the UP game. Because once the TR was lifted, like, Lasal might go to as high as 6-1, right? For strong, just because of that, right? So these are the little subplots in the UAAP.
So,
But I think
how do you see it playing out? Enters our Final Four. You know, the teams now.
I think Ateneo and Lasal will be there. Like 1 and 2 is a little bit of a question because Ateneo might lose a couple of games in the second round, or
Sana.
they might go 13 and 1.
I hope they lose
or,
all.
or 14-0. Yeah, I hope yeah. I mean,
It's about time UST gets a win.
Yeah. But clearly, like Ateneo is a team to beat. Like they have a fantastic.
You think if lock on top 2?
Sorry.
Lock mo sila top 2.
I'd love to see the next few games. Like this is the first game that they actually got tested in, like the Lasal game. Like everything else they won by double digits kasi. So hopefully, Lasal showed that this is how you crack the Ateneo armor, and maybe other teams will follow. Right. So let's see. Like, but my pick for the top 2 would definitely be Ateneo Lasal. Like
In that order.
no, not that order. Ateneo or Lasal. Yeah. Then
I think Adamson will go number 3.
Adamson will. I think Adamson.
That's why I want LaSalle to get, hopefully someone get that first spot. Cause I think if you get number 4, I think UP is not ready there yet.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna they'll find a way to miss it themselves, diba?
Yeah.
They're not
exactly,
ready.
Exactly.
But
exactly.
you know how if you play San Ateneo, it's not really a game.
So you want an Ateneo Adamson matchup in the Final Four?
I think France still gives them nightmares in the final four.
Alright.
Diba?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, second round is starting in a couple of days, so hopefully get a little bit more clarity there.
Yeah.
And
I really think we'd go 11-3.
sorry.
I really think we'd go 11-3 in the second round in the season. So
Yeah.
one more else. I think it'll come against Adamson. Hopefully I'm wrong. We'll see.
And like apart from that, I mean, quickly, just sort of we don't have an extra episode anymore. Let's quickly touch upon the FU game, right?
We're facing a similar situation last year. Coming from the Ateneo loss, we had a big game against FU right after it's close to the second round. So that game was close, diba? I remember Ayo saying in an article na niiyak siya sa pressure of the game.
Yeah.
Do you think we're feeling the same kind of pressure now, or it's more of I want to bounce back?
I think the players want to bounce back. Like it's no longer pressure because what happened last season is, pare ano eh.
We were expecting to sweep.
We were expected to sweep it. Like we are a very very good team, and we lost so bad against Ateneo last year.
Yeah.
So it's a different level of pressure. This time around, it's pushing us to the limit. Like, Richie was crying after the game.
He was.
Yeah, he was. And it's insane. So
I didn't see the game pala. When Prince found out Richie kissed him in the cheek. Ano yun?
ewan ko, baka
It's a brother thing.
Yeah,
Weird.
Yeah. Anyways, so this FEU game is actually very crucial for the Archers because we need to be able to bounce back.
Hopefully we're not emotionally drained. Hopefully it's more of, it's up to the coach to get in the right mindset na bumawi.
Yes.
Diba?
Yeah.
Well, because
And at least now there's no more that subplot twist about the whole fight that happened in the bout, right? Like that clearly put some pressure on both teams. Yeah.
hopefully we have managed to back for that game.
And
But we
yeah.
can't afford to lose. Remember, if we lose, we go 5-3. It puts us in a 3-4 situation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
But again, like if there's something that we want to tell all the other Green fans out there,
All three of you.
is that what matters the most would be us getting into the Final Four. That's the first objective. Once we get into the Final Four,
Is to be.
and twice to beat, let's have a discussion about being in the championship. Because at the end of the day, people will forget us losing to Ateneo in the first round if we're champions.
Yeah.
And siguro that's what the mindset of the team is right now. And I guess that's what everyone should think about.
That's
as well.
that's how you start.
That's how you finish it. 2 is greater than 3.
Diba?
Cool. Alright.
So we'll see. Second round start. Second round na.
Yes.
Bisang oras.
So fast, yeah. Alright, cool. So thanks for watching, Green fans. If you like what you're seeing, please subscribe and like our page. And share this with your friends for more LaSalle news. And apologies, we haven't been as updating as much on the page. Medyo mahirap pag-schedule lately. You know?
Ano ko malas.
Oh well, so we shot, we lost, and then we did not shoot anything and we still lost. So baka hindi tayo malas, baka iba yung malas. Cool. So thanks for watching and Animo LaSalle.
Tab yung malas. Tab overqualified. You know what? I heard.
So I think one of the bigger storylines here would be the coaching battle.
Yeah, I was really worried na Ayo wouldn't be able to adjust to Tab's game plan at all.
Yes.
And first quarter, I said, oh no, this is it. This is what I was afraid of. But second quarter, adjusting. Remember, towards the half, he had 1-2-2 zone
yeah.
with Ben at the point.
Yes.
That's one. And
yeah.
It actually worked eh. That's a few points eh.
It messed up their plates, their
Diba?
plays, yeah, exactly. And I think if there was any criticism of Alden Ayo, it would absolutely be the last play.
Okay, let's go into that.
Yeah.
So, let's go into the last quarter. First, when that fourth quarter started, we didn't really start well.
Yeah.
Diba? Andre took a three from way out.
Yes.
Ben took a jump shot. Jump shot. First, I had to call a timeout.
Yeah.
Diba? Then, you're telling me that how many field goals did they score in the last 5 minutes?
In the last 5 minutes, Ateneo scored 0 field goals. Everything was from the free throw line.
Diba? But still, at the end of the game, we had a chance to win.
Yes.
It's like, ayun na eh. All he did was a good inbound play with 7 seconds left when we were up 1. What did you see throughout that when the play was developed?
Like, I mean, if you talk about that play, there are tons of ways to go around it. But for me, I think the most crucial there is we shouldn't inbound it towards the middle of the court.
Basic.
Yeah.
Basic yan.
Yeah, like find a way to push it.
Play
closer.
the lowest risk
Yeah.
pass eh.
Kasi what's gonna happen is if you pull it back towards your side of the court, even though mas steal siya, then they'll have to run and not get a free layup. And this is exactly what happened. And this is where the Ateneo players, you have to give them credit. Eh. Like, natapik na agad siya ni Matt Nieto. Matt Nieto. You see all the players running. While some of the LaSalle players were still, wait lang, what's happening? Right? So, that's why the foul happened. Because Richie was
They
there.
were scrambling, then Kip had to foul them.
Yeah. And, I mean, that's probably the biggest criticism I have of the team. Would be that they messed up. They probably messed up with that.
I think that in terms of the coaching, actually we were able to adjust eh.
Yeah.
Naman. But, it came down to execution. Especially in that last play. We were able to get that inbound correct, and that cost us the game. But overall, it's really, I think it really forced us to play their game eh. Look, we averaged 100 points, we scored 70.
Yeah.
We were missing Malesio nga, but still. Diba? I think his defensive schemes kept us at their pace eh.
Yes, yeah. Did we miss a backup point guard? Or maybe your starting point guard for that matter?
I think we did miss Malesio. Especially for this outside shooting, especially when it's like Kib were off today.
Yes, that's
like
right,
when,
yeah.
You know, really space it out for Ben more.
That's right,
And-
yeah.
Yeah, and he usually plays well against Ateneo. So, I haven't missed that.
That's right, yeah. I mean, a couple of key shout-outs would be through Jologo.
Oh, Jogo played really well.
And-
Brent had good play, gave us good minutes today.
Yeah, I think if there's another criticism that we have to talk about with Coach Aldi probably is that maybe Jolo and Brent should have played a little bit more. Just a little bit more in the fourth quarter. Like, these guys were hitting their trees, these guys were playing defensively well. And not to discredit our current lineup, but it would also give the chance for some of the players like Sina Andre, Sina Kip to relax and get a little bit of
Yeah,
breather.
but in terms of our last 5, I think that was the
Yeah.
lineup I would have had.
I mean, I agree. Yeah. I mean, it's just a playing time
Ito,
more in the fourth
You
quarter.
know, Richie was doing his thing. I think he couldn't find a way to stop him today. Why do you think we differed away from him during that fourth quarter?
That one,
stretch?
that one, I have absolutely no idea. Like, I really feel like that last shot should have gone to Richie and not through Ben. And you have to give it to Richie because clearly Ateneo knows that it's gonna go to Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Ben can ask your decoy.
Yeah, you make Ben your decoy because Ben is probably gonna make the shot or something like that,
Yeah.
right? But if you give it to Richie, Richie's gonna just drive and hit you with it and and he's so silky today. Like gaganda ng mga moves
Yeah,
niya.
sidestep, yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully, I guess that's one of the disappointments, for the lack of a better term, I suppose, with this game.
Yeah. Overall, I was happy with the adjustments and the way some of our players played. I think there's we still lack some discipline in terms of execution, some shot selection. We took so many bad shots today. There were times that we could have made it running at Ateneo,
Yeah.
but we couldn't take that lead. Dahil nga.
Yeah. I mean, I think if you look at our progress throughout season 80, if there was a big problem that we have, it was defense. And
Perimeter defense.
the perimeter defense and even interior defense to a certain extent. And today against Ateneo, at least in the second quarter onwards, we solved it.
Yes.
It was we played much better, and if they play this way defensively over in the second round, I don't see us losing. But the problem is the offense side.
Ever since Ben came back, Green was not able to find a balance pa rin.
Yes.
Between
Yeah. And it's an interesting problem because Ben is scoring a tons of points, but I think we were more in the flow now. But it was like maybe we were missing some of our shots. We were a little bit sloppy on the offensive end. Maybe we were taking a little bit too much
Wrong
risks.
decision making.
Yeah, and
Diba? The strategy yung dribbling.
yeah, and I mean for me it all goes back down to like if we're a fast paced team and we shouldn't walk up the court. Like we should run, push the tempo,
Yeah.
and really make sure that the game is played at our pace.
Mm.
Because this pace was Ateneo's pace, and
Yeah.
it's probably
It
the
showed.
reason why they won. Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Ayaw na pag-usapan na iba.
yeah. Clearly it sucks. Like clearly losing sucks, but it's the first round.
Sure, when we should have won that game.
Yeah, especially when we
Panalo na.
could have won that game. Like it was there already, but it's the first round. We are 5-2. Revans people predicted various standings at the end of the first. At the end of the elimination.
We weren't really gonna go undefeated naman.
Yeah, we honestly felt that we weren't gonna go undefeated. I called it at 12-2. Kiko called it at 11-3. There are some holes in in this team. Like clearly, it's a different team from last year. We missed Jeron and his leadership and his
Clutch.
scoring and his clutchness. Yeah, we miss Thomas because he's a GH boy.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, like you miss Thomas.
Si Ren.
Yeah, and
Si
JV and
JV.
and Joseph Yo. Yeah.
Oh.
But like I mean, if you pull out these pieces, like Thomas was a great defender and was also could set up the point really well. But not really great offensively, but still that's something that we're kind of missing right now. Yeah. But I mean, the team will learn. Like if we have the next 7 games, we're at 5-2. We're tied with Adamson right now, and we have a big game against FU on Wednesday. So
Kung di bagyohin.
Hindi bagyohin.
Bagyohin ang mga teams na nanalo.
Yeah, actually, lamig na dito.
Oo nga.
Alright,
Bukas siguro.
so yeah, so thanks for watching Green Fans. Stay tuned. We have a couple of episodes over at least the next coming days. Hopefully, we'll figure these things out. And
Mga malas-malas na yun. Muna.
yeah, we're playing a couple of straight games though. Like we played a Saturday, Wednesday, Sunday, Wednesday. So
Tough skid.
we're probably gonna play on Sunday.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, cool. So thanks for watching Green Fans. Stay tuned for more episodes. If you like what you're seeing, subscribe or add Kiko on Tinder. And
Yo.
alright, so thanks for watching and Animo Lasal.
Be Ateneo.
Animo Lasal.
Second round.